Hey, Moondog here. I have in my hand a USB-C hub, and there are many hubs out there that are inexpensive, but I've found that it's nearly impossible to find an inexpensive hub that is, one, high speed. In this case, this claims to be 10 gigabits per second, which is USB-C 3.1 data speeds, and also Thunderbolt 3 compatible. But the other big thing is a lot of the USB-C hubs out there don't allow you to power through, to allow you to connect your power cable into the hub and then power your device through the hub into your device, which is really important if you're like me and you work using a laptop, because laptops have a limited number of ports that go into them, and a lot of them nowadays are powered through one of those USB-C ports. So not losing one of your ports to your power cable is a definite benefit. So we're going to see if this Gatatech hub that I happen to find on Amazon, it was inexpensive because a lot of those powered USB 3.1 high-speed hubs out there, they're as much as $50 to $80. This one was under $20, so we're going to see if this is actually any good, if it will allow you to power your laptop, and two, just what kind of data speeds are you going to get with this? So let's find out. This is the Gatatech USB-C hub, and well, as far as the brand name, that is what it says on the label. Don't know if this is the original brand. I suspect, like many other products from China, that these are just sort of random brand names. But in any case, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole too much. If you're interested in learning more about that and hearing more about how these companies work, especially overseas companies from China, leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll make a video just about that. But the reason why I wanted to get one of these, moving on, is that because I have one of these newer Silicon Mac, Apple Silicon Macs, and if you didn't know, they are now switching over to USB-C as their primary port, as well as powering through the USB-C. And because these are powered by USB-C, when you plug in a power adapter into your Mac, well, that means that you have reduced the number of ports on your Mac by that much. So having a USB-C hub is really useful because it allows you to plug in a bunch of different peripherals, especially if you have older USB-A type, those are the big square USB. You still need some sort of adapter to allow you to plug it into a USB-C, but this one is, the hard thing is, I wanted to find a hub that allows me to plug in the power directly into the hub and power my unit, whereas a lot of hubs, especially the cheaper hubs you find, they don't allow you to power through, basically, to allow you to plug in your power directly to the hub, and then the hub plugged into your computer allow the pass-through of that power. There are, but they tend to be fairly expensive. They tend to be over $50 to get those kind of powered hubs. This one, well, it claims to allow you to plug in as much as 100 watts of power through it, as well as it is a Type 3.1, which means Type 3.1 USB, which means that it can transfer up to 10 gigabytes per second of data. And this is important because a lot of hubs, inexpensive hubs, and I should point out that this is an inexpensive hub. This was less than $20 on Amazon, and this inexpensive hub is a USB 3.1. A lot of inexpensive hubs are 3.0, which is only rated for a maximum of 5 gigabits per second, or in some cases, they're not even USB 3, they're USB 2.0, and then you're getting less than a gigabyte per second through 480 megabits per second. So we're going to see if we plug this in, whether or not we're getting 10 gigabits per second. So let's get started. It has no branding at all on the outside, so whether or not this is Gatatech or not, it doesn't say so. So that again leads me to think that this is an OEM product. If they were a bigger brand, let's say Logitech or somebody else who would be interested in this product, what they would do is contact the factory that made this, and they would spray on the brand on the outside, but this lacking any visible branding at all leads me to think that it is an OEM product. And it has 2 USB-C ports and, well, actually, I should say it has 3. It has 2 data ports and 2 USB-A ports, and this is the power port. So you would plug in your power adapter directly into there, and then you'd plug this into your Mac. So let's try this out. I'm going to plug this into my Mac. Okay, we have our power cable here, and this is a high quality Anchor cable, which is rated for 100 watts, and I've got this plugged into my Mac power adapter. And we're going to plug this into a current meter here so we can see how much power is going through. We're going to plug it into our hub, and we are getting power. And let's see how much power we're getting through here. It is 82 watts right there, 84, so 88. And we're maxing at 88. So good. We're getting pretty much full power. And this is these Macs are power adapters are rated for, I think, over 100 watts. So we're getting full power through here. So we have positive confirmation that we're getting full power to our Mac. But next, let's test our data throughput rate here. And we're going to use this SD card drive, and this is a 40 gigabits per second rated housing and 40 gigabits per second rated cable. So we're going to attach it onto the USB-C port on here, and we're going to run it using Blackmagic software here, and we're going to see if, well, for one, we are getting power through here, as you can see with the green. And we're going to select the target drive, and we're going to see how fast we're getting. All right, decent. Not as fast as directly through to the USB-C port. Now this is a 10 gigabit per second cable, so this will be matched to this 10 gigabit per second hub. So let's just see. Are we getting power through? Enough power through? It doesn't. Oh, wait. I was wrong. It does power. It's powering up. That is correct. And let's just start her up. Wow, we're actually getting. Well, actually, that's the same write speed. Bit slower on the read speed. But our write speed is right up there with before. If anything, maybe just a hair faster. Oh, wait. Okay, our read speed. We are, again, getting that sort of inconsistent data connection from the cable. Let me just stop this, eject it one more time, and swap this around and see if that makes any difference. Like I was saying before, sometimes the direction of the connection makes a difference. I'm still getting that intermittent chime, which means that there's some data drop off. Well, we'll test it. Let's find out again. Let's try and start it up. Again, getting a fairly fast write speed. Read speed. Oh, this is much faster. So it could be my hub. The hub may be, it could be my housing more than the hub itself, or it could be the hub. But in either case, I'm getting good data speeds for the most part. So I'd have to troubleshoot to see if it's the housing, the cable, or the hub. But at least in this testing that I found so far, this hub seems to be working. So I'll give this a pass, and let's just check our power reading one more time. $95 watts, so good. We're getting good power throughput, and I think that dropping in and out is actually coming from the connection between the meter and the power cable, because I just noticed as I'm pressing this in, initially I got 0 power, but when I press this in, so it actually, let me rescind that. I don't think the problem was either in the housing or the hub. It was in this meter, all in that respect, because now I'm getting a 96 watt, 94 watt power connection through here. And looking at our disk speed test that's been going on all this time, getting consistent throughput. So I will now say that this hub works. And if you're interested in picking up one of these hubs, I'll include product links as well as more information in my full written review on my blog at moondogindustries.com. Definitely check that out. And if you got something out of this video, if this was helpful for you in making your decision to purchase this product, please give me a like. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. I really appreciate it because, well, one, it helps you out because you're telling the algorithm what kind of content, what kind of gadget videos you actually enjoy watching, and it will start suggesting more videos similar to this in your feed, so you'll get to see more gadget reviews from other good creators out there instead of the usual crap that it tends to suggest to you. So, hey, it's a win-win. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you got some good information. Moondog, out. Hey, I'd like to know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Instagram, or Locals. And if you want to see all of my videos, go to moondogindustries.com.